Well, everybody wanted a shift in the weather. Everybody wanted it to warm up. It's done it. Hey, this is Brett, Wofford Homestead. We had snow last week. We had 0 temperatures, negative temperatures, snow on the ground for, I don't know, 8 days. Everybody was tired of the snow. Everybody was ready to get done with the snow. Yeah, it's happened. I guess the weather listened in a way. This week is going to be somewhere between the 40s and the 60s, and it's going to rain every day. They're calling for flooding now, or a chance of flooding. But we don't have no snow problems this morning. There is a problem with mud. I mean, you have to watch where you step. It is sloppy already. And it's only getting started. It's supposed to rain today and tonight and tomorrow. And I think Friday. Started yesterday some, but oh yeah, more water. I was over here looking at my swales and I thought I'll go get my camera. I hadn't showed anything over this way. We still ain't got it cleaned up. So much to do. I did plant an almond tree there. An almond tree here. This is pretty close to where the bean trellis was. I've got it tore down. I'm still in debate where I'm going to put it back up at. I'm not sure which garden's going to get it, but this garden's being changed. I didn't have no luck with beans here. It was too hot, too dry. We had that wonderful wet weather to get started and got everything planted, and somebody cut the water off. And it was dry the rest of the summer, and it was hard to graze anything over here. But anyway, I was looking at the water, how it was running. I realized the swale here, I missed the water by a little bit. I know my pile here might have something to do with it, but that swale's the only one that needs to be moved. It's truly got to be moved. Not a whole lot, a couple feet. Reshift the dirt, dig a little bit, it'll be fine. This seems to be a good one. It's holding well around the peach tree. A new peach tree down there. Yeah. See if I can get down to the soppy mess. I planted a new peach tree here. That one's going to be cut down. I've already cut it way back. I'm going to cut it to the ground. It was one of them hybrid flat peaches. Supposed to be a good orchard style peach. Put out heavy production. Supposed to grow really fast and put out lots of peaches and just be a great tree. But it did grow fast, I'll give it that. It did put on a lot of blooms, and it put on a lot of peaches, but they was smaller than a marble. I've tried for 3 years. I've cut it back, I've changed things on it, trying to shape it and get it where it can feed the peaches and make less peaches and better ones, and I got less than marbles again last year. You get hundreds, but they're so tiny you can barely tell they're a peach. So that's the Sam Houston I bought. We deleting the big one and starting with the little one here. And I can cut my swale across and make my dirt pile go across here. This one's going to be a little awkward because I've got some trees out of order here, but I'm going back and fixing things that I did before. I ain't going to say they was wrong, but because I was just putting trees in like an orchard. Now I'm trying to make it into something different, so it makes it a little more aggravating. But that's pawpaw, by the way. I don't know that it needs all this extra water. It's supposed to be planted on the hillside anyway, from what I understand. They grow best on hillsides, and they're supposed to have lots of shade, and I haven't been able to produce the shade, but we're going to. Our peach trees are getting bigger. The apple trees are getting bigger. Pear trees bigger. Hopefully it'll do really good here. I've got 3 of them. After they get used to the sun, I guess they'll do better. First couple years, you got to shade them. Now see what I want to pick up here. Sorry. It's on my mind. Oh, too late. I seen a peach seed. I apparently missed one last year. Missed a peach somewhere. There was a peach seed on the ground, but it done busted and the seed's gone. Anyway, rabbit trail. This one's doing all right. I can see some water in it. It needs a little shaping. I got to do a little more digging. This one's done pretty good. This one, I've got to change on the end here. It's missing the water. I've got to either dig down and let the water move over, or I got to move my dirt pile back a little more. It's getting some water. It's squishy here, but there's a lot of water missing it now. I got water standing here trying to get around it. So another minor adjustment. This is the one I have had to go back to the drawing board on. This water runs off my neighbor's property and off of my other property. We have a neighbor kind of in between their properties. But it is flowing massive amounts of water. It ain't rained hard yet, and we ain't got up to a ½ inch hardly. But all the water runs down this low spot. This is the one that was washed out last time, which it's already washed out again. It's holding so much water. But the good thing is it feeds this one, but I need to come up with a way to turn some of this water. I've got, looks like I'm going to have to dig some ditches to me and cut the water, make it come through instead of having a swale here at the grapevines. It needs to be more of a directional set of ditches. I'm getting a massive amount of water and I need to use it somewhere besides letting it go down to the bottom, go down the ditch and leave. But in due time we'll get it. But I thought I'd make a video and walk around in the rain. At least it's warm. It's 50 something degrees this morning and raining instead of 20 degrees and snowing. So hey, we got different weather. We asked for it, we got it. Oh well. Can't change the weather. All you can do is adapt to it. So hope y'all have a good week. I think I'm going to get somewhere in a little drier spot. Take care. God bless.